A Pennsylvania high school censoring a student's graduation speech because she wanted to thank God. Moriah Bridges hoped to include a prayer including these words, "Lord, surround us with grace and favor everywhere we go." The school said her speech would have broken the law, so she was forced to write a whole new one. Now she says the school district violated her First Amendment rights.
So we sent a letter on your behalf to the school district there, and if I remember correctly, when we sent that letter, one of the things that you were most concerned about was that your graduation day was already over, but you wanted to make sure that this didn't happen to students in the future. And so we asked the school district for an opportunity to sit down with the superintendent and have a face-to-face. Now, help me out. Did that happen?
It did. It's about 6 months later. We did have a meeting with the superintendent, with members of the school board, where we were able to discuss policy that would represent all students' rights in the future.
Now, help everybody that's watching this video, give them a little bit more color to this. How did the community feel about this whole situation?
There were strong opinions on both ends, as you would expect. I was really surprised by the outpouring of support that people had for me, but I was also really disappointed and honestly hurt to be attacked by some, like adults, the local newspaper, even people just on Twitter. So it was a mixed reaction.
Yeah, so what has happened in between? So graduation came, we sent the letter, we had that meeting with the school district and the superintendent several weeks ago now, but something just recently has happened. Why don't you tell folks what has just happened and what you just received from the school district?
Well, actually, about 10 minutes before this interview, my mom sent me a picture of the letter that I had gotten with an apology from Superintendent Dr. Rowe and an explanation of the new policy that they're going to have at Beaver High School that represents all students' rights to speak in a way that's non-religious, anti-religious, religious, whatever best represents their faith, and that they would be implementing a baccalaureate ceremony in the future.
So let me make sure I get this straight. They sent you a letter that says the school district had actually adopted a brand new policy that allows students to reference their faith in their privately prepared remarks at graduation ceremonies and other such events. They issued you a direct apology for the confusion that everything had caused and that policy that they previously had caused. And then they mentioned that they're going to provide opportunities, or at least the local community is going to provide opportunities for baccalaureate services and perhaps a few other things like that as well. How did that all make you feel?
I felt really wonderful, actually. I love my community and I love my school, and I know that this has brought negative publicity to them, but I'm so excited that it's going to be a place again where all students' rights are represented and respected, that there's going to continue to be faith and that students can express that in whatever way they'd like.
Moriah, if you had this to do all over again from the beginning to the end, do you think that you would send the same letter? Do you think you'd say the same things that you did before, or would you just simply walk off the stage with your diploma and go on with your merry way?
No, I absolutely would have sent the letter again. I would do it 100 times again, because there are some things that are greater than me. There's some things that are greater than my own personal stress, my summer. So I think that I feel really blessed to have been an instrument to help further students' religious rights.
Moriah, thanks so much for what you've done, not only for Beaver area school students, but also for the religious liberty of thousands of students across this country. Thanks for standing up for your religious liberty.
Well, thank you, First Liberty, so much for your help. I really couldn't have done it without you guys. I couldn't have defended myself, and I appreciate it.
Well, folks, if you'd like to learn more about Moriah's case, please go to firstliberty.org/bridges. And while you're there, you can stop by and find the Religious Liberty Protection Kit for students and teachers that is available on our website for a free download. Again, that's at firstliberty.org. And to learn specifically about Moriah's case, go to firstliberty.org/bridges. Thanks so much.